Today is Christmas Day, December 25th, 2025. And wherever you are right now, whether you're surrounded by family, sitting quietly on your own, working, traveling, or listening in the early hours of the morning, take a quiet moment right where you are. Today is not asking you to rush. It's not asking you to perform, to impress, or to recreate some perfect version of Christmas from the past. Today is asking you to remember that God stepped into the world, not loudly, not forcefully, not with power as the world defines it, but gently, humbly, wrapped in flesh, born into ordinary circumstances, laid in a manger. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. John chapter 1, verse 14. God did not remain distant. He did not stay far off. He came close. Christmas is not about humanity reaching up to God. It's about God coming down to us. And that matters, especially today, because Christmas does not land the same way for everyone. For some, today is full of laughter, tradition, warmth, and familiar joy. For others, today carries quiet sadness, grief, loneliness, or memories that still ache. Some wake up to full homes. Others wake up to silence. And God sees every version of this today. He sees the empty chair at the table. He sees the relationship that did not make it. He sees the prayer that still has not been answered. He sees the weight you are carrying quietly, even on Christmas. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people." Luke chapter 2, verse 10. Not just for the joyful, not just for the strong, not just for those whose lives look peaceful from the outside. For all the people, that includes you. The first Christmas was not polished. Mary was young. Joseph was uncertain. There was no room, no comfort, no applause. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling cloths, and laid him in the manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. Luke chapter 2, verse 7. God chose humility. God chose vulnerability. God chose to enter the world as a child. That choice tells us something profound about the heart of God. He is not trying to overpower you. He is inviting you. A baby does not force love. A baby draws love. Jesus came in a way that invites the human heart rather than demands submission. He entered the world knowing hunger, cold, uncertainty, and dependence. He knows what it feels like to rely on others. He knows what it feels like to be misunderstood. He knows what it feels like to be overlooked. That detail that there was no room matters, because many people listening today know what it feels like to have no room made for them. No room in someone's plans. No room in someone's heart. No room in someone's future. And yet, God made room for us, even when the world did not, even when others did not. Christmas reminds us that God does not wait for ideal conditions. He moves in the middle of imperfect ones. Maybe this year has been heavy for you. Maybe 2025 stretched you, humbled you, reshaped you, or forced you to let go of things you once held tightly. And maybe today you are still standing, but tired. Christmas is not God asking you to be stronger. Christmas is God saying, I came because you could not carry it alone. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. Not on yours, on his. That matters today, because the world constantly tells us to carry more, fix more, prove more, and hold it all together. But the message of Christmas is that God carried it first. The weight, the sin, the sorrow, the future. He stepped into time so that you would never have to face life without his presence. And maybe today feels quiet or strange or different from other years. That does not make it less holy. Some of the most sacred moments happen in stillness. The shepherds were not powerful men. They were not influential. They were not prepared. They were simply awake, present, available. And in the same region, there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. Luke chapter 2, verse 8. God revealed himself to those who are paying attention. You do not need perfect faith today. You do not need perfect words. You do not need to have everything figured out. You just need to be present. And if you're listening right now, you are. The birth of Jesus was heaven's response to a broken world. Not condemnation, not rejection, not abandonment. Love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son. John chapter 3, verse 16. He gave. That is the heart of Christmas. Grace came first. Before you fixed anything, before you understood everything, before you changed anything, grace came. And this will be a sign for you. You will find a baby wrapped in swaddling cloths and lying in a manger. Luke chapter 2, verse 12. A sign that God's kingdom does not arrive the way we expect. It arrives quietly. It arrives gently. It arrives in hearts that are open. If today is joyful for you, let it be joyful. Thank God, celebrate, laugh, rest. If today is painful, let it be honest. God can handle your truth. He already knows it. Christmas holds space for both joy and sorrow. Jesus was born so that one day he could say, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. That invitation still stands today. Not for tomorrow, not for when life is calmer. Today. As Christmas Day unfolds, whether slowly or quickly, return to this truth. God is with you, not watching from a distance, not observing from afar, with you. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John chapter 1, verse 4 and 5. No darkness has the final word. No season lasts forever. No pain is unseen. The light has come, and it did not come to impress the world. It came to save it, to heal it, to restore it, to walk with you through it. If today feels ordinary, remember, God entered the ordinary. If today feels heavy, remember, He carried the heaviest weight. If today feels lonely, remember, Emmanuel means God with us. This is the miracle of Christmas. Not that everything changes overnight, but that we are never alone again. So take this day gently. Let Scripture settle in your heart. Let grace loosen what you have been holding too tightly. Let hope breathe again. And as this Christmas day comes and goes, carry this truth with you into the days ahead. God came near. God stays near. And He will never leave you. Merry Christmas, and thank you for walking with Him today. God bless.